In this video, we will look at 17 claims about the benefits of beets for preventing blood diseases and osteoporosis, supporting the liver and gastrointestinal tract, reducing bad cholesterol and cleansing the arteries, lowering blood pressure and fighting Alzheimer's disease, whether beets are useful in cancer, how beets slow down the aging process, and many other useful properties of beets. And of course, we'll go over the list of contraindications of beets. At the end of the video, we'll give some tips on how you can maximize the benefits of beets. If you want to become the master of your health, put a like and we'll get started. Let's start with the fact that beets are an inexpensive vegetable, useful in any form. After all, it retains all the useful properties even with heat treatment. And did you know that beets are loved by the best athletes in the world? And this vegetable is already on the menu of a dozen Olympic teams? The results of research conducted at St. Louis University, USA, show that cooked beets add endurance and increase the speed of athletes. And the concentrated juice of this vegetable is a natural doping agent. Beets are adored by nutritiologists. You bet, because it speeds up the digestive process, heals and restores gastric mucosa, and beets are also an excellent medicine. The main thing is to know the proportions and contraindications. Now we will definitely talk about it. Watch this video to the end, and you will learn 17 points that beets can be useful to your body. Number 1. Blood disease prevention. Beet juice is a great way to prevent various blood diseases, including anemia. But if you don't want to mess around with juice, you don't have to, because beets in boiled form also have a positive effect on the circulatory system. As they say popularly, adds fresh blood, increases hemoglobin levels, improves blood circulation and oxygen in it, and increases the capacity of red blood cells. Number 2. Prevention of osteoporosis. Beets contain silicon oxide, and it helps to absorb calcium efficiently. And calcium is responsible for the integrity and strength of the musculoskeletal system, hence prevents osteoporosis and other bone diseases. This vegetable is high in magnesium and folic acid, not insignificant components, an excellent supplement for healthy bone development. By the way, did you know that if beets are stored in the air, peeled, that is, without the skin, they lose a lot of vitamin C? Click like if you took note of this information or guessed about it. Number 3. Beets support the liver. The betaine in beet juice stimulates the liver and helps to detoxify the liver, cleanse the bile ducts, kidneys, and bladder. In addition, beets will help prevent the accumulation of fatty deposits in the liver. Number 4. Reduce bad cholesterol and cleanse the arteries. Beets are rich in dietary fiber, flavonoids, and beta-cyanin. These are powerful antioxidants. They reduce the oxidation of low-density lipoproteins and prevent them from settling on the walls of the arteries. This protects the body from possible heart disease and prevents stroke. Number 5. Lowers blood pressure. A glass of beet juice, about 200 grams, lowers blood pressure. It's all about the fact that beets are a source of nitrates, which are converted into nitrites and nitric oxide. It is these components that dilate the arteries, which increases the oxygen content in the blood, and the pressure decreases. And with this, the risk of atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and strokes is reduced. Magnesium, and we've already said it's abundant in beets, helps treat hypertension and atherosclerosis. Number 6. Aphrodisiac. Oxidation of nitrates found in beets dilates blood vessels and increases blood flow to the genitals. Another chemical component, boron, plays an important role in the production of sex hormone, which is responsible for increasing libido and sperm motility. Number 7. Energizes the brain and fights Alzheimer's disease. Beets increase oxygen flow to the brain, which promotes better nerve impulse transmission and prevents the onset of dementia. Employees of the U.S. National Institute on Aging have long studied the properties of betaine, the most important component of beets, namely its ability to slow down the oxidation and deformation of proteins in the brain, which, according to scientists, is one of the causes of Alzheimer's disease. About useful products for brain function, there is a special video on our channel. Be sure to watch. It's interesting. I'll leave the link at the bottom. Number 8. Beets are a cancer-protective vegetable, and that's because beta-cyanins, which are kind of the pigments responsible for the red and purple colors in foods, slow down the process of cell mutations. Precancerous lesions and tumors of the esophagus, breast, prostate and colon, liver, blood diseases. Number 9. Easier to breathe. The high vitamin C content in beets stimulates the activity of white blood cells, which protect our bodies from viral and bacterial diseases. Vitamin C also helps fight runny noses and even prevent asthma symptoms. And the natural beta-carotene found in beets will be a great lung cancer preventative. Number 10. Antidepressant. Magnesium contained in beet juice will help relieve muscle tension, combat stress and anxiety. At the same time, betaine promotes the production of serotonin in the body and thus enhances mood, while tryptophan relaxes the brain and creates a sense of well-being. Number 11. Hair health. The carotenoids found in beets greatly improve the appearance of your hair, making it shinier and stronger. Also, by improving blood circulation and nourishing hair follicles, beets will help you get rid of dandruff. Number 12. Keeps your eyes healthy. Beta-carotene, as you know, is a form of vitamin A that prevents the development of age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. Number 13. Capillary prevention. The flavonoids and vitamin C found in beets will help keep your capillaries healthy for a long time. And the juice of the vegetable makes your blood vessels more elastic and also weakens the inflammatory complex, which prevents the development of hypertension and atherosclerosis. Number 14. Slows down aging. Beets contain extremely active antioxidants and phenolic compounds that inhibit cellular and DNA aging. Anti-inflammatory beet juice will help in the prevention of any inflammatory conditions, which is one of the main causes of premature aging and age-related diseases. Number 15. Improves bowel function. The high plant fiber content aids in digestion. Root vegetable will help to cleanse the colon, stimulate intestinal function and digest fatty foods. And also this vegetable removes heavy metal salts from the body. Number 16. Benefits for pregnant women. Beets are a colossal source of vitamin B and folic acid, which play a vital role in the prevention of congenital fetal diseases such as spinal hernia, neural tube defect. In addition, beets give energy to pregnant women because, as we said, they are great for helping athletes fight fatigue, and a woman in position is very tired every day, as well as after a workout. And yes, here's another thing. 2 or 3 small tubers of beets eaten a day is already 75% folic acid, and that's the daily recommended dose for those who are expecting a baby. And if you're a nursing mom, you've probably guessed that the beneficial components found in beets are passed on to your baby with breast milk. And do not be afraid of too much red pigment. Just this root vegetable practically does not cause allergies. Number 17. A treasure trove of vitamins and minerals. It is a piggy bank of vitamins A, B1, B2, B3, B9, vitamin C. The vegetable contains beta-carotene and A9, and also such elements as magnesium, phosphorus, sodium, potassium, calcium, small amounts of copper, selenium, zinc, iron, and manganese. Now pay attention. Beets have both side effects and contraindications. Gastroenterologists warn, excessive consumption of beets can lead to the formation of kidney stones or gout. The root vegetable increases the concentration of oxalates in the urine, and calcium, interacting with this substance, forms stones. It is worth forgetting about beets during an exacerbation of gastritis or ulcer. The natural acids contained in this product increase the pH of gastric juice, which only aggravates the situation. Caution should also be taken with low blood pressure. We remember that beet juice can, so to speak, lower it even more. Beets can quickly raise blood sugar levels in diabetes, so caution should be exercised if you have diabetes. But just how much beets can you eat per day? Like any food, the root vegetable should only be consumed in reasonable portions. The optimal portion is 135–250 grams per day of cooked beets. If we are talking about beet juice, then here, of course, you need almost a laboratory approach. Dosage, for what purpose, how to prepare and store. Important, freshly squeezed beet juice is not recommended to drink immediately after preparation. In general, if you decide to recover with the help of beet juice, be sure to study the recommendations. By the way, If you ate too much beet, urine can become pink. Bituria is quite rare. For you, this is a signal about the overabundance or lack of iron in the body, and also a signal that you need to slightly reduce the amount of the product consumed. Put a like if you knew about this property of beets, or guessed. By the way, when choosing beets, remember a simple rule: a mature beet has a thin tail, and an unripe beet has a thick tail. Unripe beets are not stored for a long time, and are less useful. And here are some quick and tasty ways to cook beets quickly and deliciously and, most importantly, to preserve its useful properties. Lower the vegetable into boiling water and keep on high heat. After 45 minutes, drain the water, cool down and put the root vegetables under a stream of cold water. The difference in temperature will allow you to determine their readiness. To make the root vegetable juicy and retain the useful elements, it is cooked without peeling the skin and without cutting the roots. The water in which the beets are boiled should not be overfilled, otherwise the product will lose a lot of flavor. More information on this topic you will find on our channel. Subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. Please like and share this video with your friends. Thanks to our sponsors for their support. I eagerly await your comments and encourage you to watch these useful videos.